Hey, thank you for joining me for a special edition of Coaching Conversations with Coach Naomi. It has been a minute since I have posted a video, and I want to tell you a little bit about why, but I also want to again give you this special content that was created just for you in this moment. So if you are already subscribed to the YouTube channel, thank you for subscribing. If you already hit that notification bell, thank you as well for hitting that bell so that you know when every message is loaded. If you haven't hit the subscription button, and if you just haven't felt comfortable doing the notification, or if you haven't been able to find it yet, I want to make sure that you have the time in this moment to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, which is probably somewhere down here, and then hit the notification bell, which is somewhere up there, so that you also stay connected. So what happened was, of course, life. And then also, I never intended to do a weekly, continuous weekly episodes of Coaching Conversations with Naomi. So the last 5 messages, maybe 6 videos, were really my pilot. So if you've ever heard of TV shows or whatever, you know they do a pilot. So I've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, and I truly appreciate that feedback. And so what we're doing now is we will literally start our first season of Coaching Conversations with Naomi in 2021. So make sure again that you're subscribing and that you hit that notification bell. This is our holiday edition one. So I wanted to make sure I did this special edition of information for you so that you could not only know how to prepare for 2021, but I also want to make sure that it's important for you to understand that you should be being present as you move and transition your life into a brand new year. And here's the reason why. Being mindful and taking the time to honor the moments that you've had this year, as well as those who are connected to you now in this season, is so tremendously important. We have had a very interesting year, and a lot of us have been able to attribute a lot of those factors to things outside of our control. But one of the things that you always have control of is your gratitude. I want you to take some time to write down the things that you are extremely grateful this year. Notice I said extremely grateful, because my extremely grateful may not be to the same measure as your extremely grateful. So those things that you know you are grateful for, those things that you appreciate, those things that you know had they not happened, you wouldn't be where you are, whether those things are good or bad. I want you to think about those things for 2020. It hasn't been an ideal year for a lot of us. It hasn't been an ideal year for the world in general, but that still doesn't mean that we can't find things to be grateful for and that we can't honor those moments and take them as the precious moments that they have been for us. Next challenge that I have for you is going to be to take some time and write down the things that you desire and hope to see in 2021. And those things don't necessarily have to be tangible things. So some of the things that I've written down in my notebook for what I want to see in 2021 is that I want to see more gratitude and I want to be more grateful for the things that are in my life. Not that I haven't been grateful before, but I think it's so important for me to always maintain and remember to be grateful and to show gratitude and to have gratitude, because those are things that we sometimes take for granted. I also wrote down that I wanted to spend more time focusing on relationships. And the importance of focusing on those relationships is that I've identified those relationships that I am grateful for, those relationships that may have started this year, but then those relationships that also have probably suffered this year. Those are the relationships that I want to focus on for 2021. So those are my things that I want to focus on. You may have completely different things, and they don't necessarily have to be things that you would find traditionally. You know, a lot of times when we begin the new year, we talk about making more money, buying a house, improving our credit. We think about a lot of those things, and sometimes we put those things on our vision board, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want you to dig deeper in this challenge of finding the things that you want to see in 2021, because that's going to make you step into a position to do something about it. So my goal, or my word for 2021, I've already decided what that word is for the year. And so I challenge you to do the same thing, is to find a word based on what you already know you're grateful for and what you desire to see in the new year. Find a word that resonates and that collects all of those thoughts and all of the sentiments of your heart. Find a word that you can focus on. What is going to be your word for 2021? The word may be wealth. The word may be love. The word may be health. The word may be gratitude. The word may be appreciation. It may be alignment. Whatever that word is that sums up, again, your gratitude for this year and what you desire to see in the new year. Make sure that you've collected your thoughts and found that word so that you can make sure it resonates throughout 2021. I want you to write a letter to yourself. I want you to write a letter thinking of all of the things that you are going to accomplish in 2021. Write a letter to yourself showing gratitude for your growth, gratitude for what it is that you've already accomplished, gratitude for who it is you've become. Write a letter apologizing for the mistakes that you've made, for the things that you said or did wrong. Write a letter explaining to yourself the importance of the relationships you do have, you don't have, and that you no longer need, or that you need to secure in 2021. When you write that letter, it's important that you sign it, put it in an envelope, seal the envelope, and open the letter on December 31st, 2021. This is going to be the letter that you write to your future self. But your future self is only going to be a year away. It's not going to be some 5 years, 15 years. We're not doing any of that, because I think it's important for you to focus on the here and the now, the moment, being mindful of where you are, where you desire to be, what you desire to look like in 1 year from where you are now. That's the person you're writing the letter to. So that's the challenge. What are you grateful for? What do you want to see in 2021? And writing that letter. But don't cheat. Write the letter, seal the envelope, and then don't open it until December 31st, 2021. If you don't trust yourself to not open the letter, which, listen, I'm just going to be transparent. I'm probably going to open my letter in like March. So give the letter to someone you trust. Someone you know that's not going to allow you to open the letter. Someone that's not going to open the letter either, but someone who's going to be trustworthy enough to honor what it is that you're trying to strive towards. And they're going to make sure that on December 31st, when you open that letter, you are just as amazed with yourself then as you are now. And if you're not amazed with where you are and who you are right now, this is the moment to decide to do something about it. So thank you for joining me for this Coaching Conversations with Coach Naomi special edition. This is the last time I'm going to connect with you on this year. So I hope that you have an amazing holiday, and I look forward to seeing you in 2021 for Coaching Conversations with Naomi, Season 1.